Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to describe how to control PC or a desktop or even a laptop using Python program to stimulate the keyboard's mouse events on a Windows based system. The components required for this are an Arduino Uno or Nano and a TSOP 1738 or 1838 IR receiver module, and then any remote control which is based on 38 kHz like general TV remotes, PC or any laptop which is having Python 3 installed on a Windows based environment, and a USB cable suitable for the given Arduino. First, let's install the required libraries in the Arduino. The required library is named as IR remote. IR remote. Please go to the libraries installation menu and then type IR remote. There you are going to find this library with the name Sheriff, IR remote by Sheriff. You can see there IR remote by Sheriff. You have to choose this library and press install. As I have already installed, I won't have that option left over here, but if you have not installed, you will find the install button initially. So just click on that and install the library. Then go to examples after successful installation. In that examples, you will find a library named IR remote. There you choose IR receive demo, the third one from the top, IR receive demo. Open the sketch. In that sketch, the default pin named as receive pin is pin number 3. So we can change the pin, and I'm using actually the D4, so I have changed it to 4. And I am also using less number of pins, less number of connectors. I'm going to use this circuit on a breadboard, so I don't want to make any physical wiring. Just I want to insert this TSOP 1738 or 1838 directly into that. Preferably I'm using 1838. So I'm defining the pins D2, D3 and D4, digital 2, 3, 4 pins suitably for my IR sensor. I am very sure that IR module, the photo module, runs on few tens of milliampere current, which the Arduino's digital pin are capable of. So I am defining the pins 2 and 3 as the ground, as the VCC and ground pins. Actually, third pin is the middle one, so which works as the ground, whereas the second pin is the third pin for TSOP module, which works as VCC. It hardly draws 10-15 milliamps, which is quite easy for the Arduino to deliver. So I am defining the pin 3 as output, pin 2 as also output, and pin 3 is working as VCC and pin 2 is working as ground. So I am forcing the pins to pin 3 to output high, digital write pin 3 comma high, and forcing the pin 2 to high because my pin 2 is working as VCC and pin 3 is working as ground. Now upload the sketch. When you press this upload button, it is going to upload the sketch slowly. After successful compilation and uploading, we can see how this works. So this is our TSOP 1838. Here the pinout is like this. The first pin from the left. The first pin from the left is the signal, middle one is ground, and the rightmost one is the VCC. So we are connecting in such a way that just you take it and put it here so that the D4 is the left extreme. The first pin is D4. So insert it in such a way. Now connect the Arduino USB cable to the PC, and the moment when we connect this, it glows. You can see this. Now the Arduino is connected. As I have already dumped the program, now I am using my remote. So please take a closer look. Whenever I press the button, you can see a little glow in the TX pin of the Arduino, right? Similarly, you can see that my remote is working because you can see the pink color light flashing over here. So whenever I press this, my module is detecting and the content is displayed on the COM port of Arduino. We are watching the same thing on the communication port 4, number 4 on Arduino. So you can see the 5E876526550BF2CE8. I am pressing different keys on my remote. I am getting different numbers. So each key or each button on the remote is assigned with a specific number in hexadecimal format. So that number we have to pick up in order to instruct the computer. So what is the idea behind here is, when we press a particular button, we will trigger the keyboard or mouse events using Python. So the purpose of this Arduino sketch is only to deliver some numbers, and these numbers are read by Python script, and that Python script is going to execute the keyboard or mouse events, right? So using that method, we are going to proceed in order to control the PC. Now let's open the Python script. We are using the Python 3, and these are the libraries which are imported there. We need to import two libraries. One is the pyautogui and also the pyserial. So these two libraries you need to install using the pip command, pip install pyserial and pip install pyautogui. And then this script is written using threading, and some serial objects have defined, and we have used the pyautogui library, which actually triggers the keyboard as well as mouse events, and whenever we get a particular number, we can actually trigger that keyboard event, like the start button on the Windows, or you can press the back button, or you can press the up arrow, down arrow, or you can even move the mouse cursor upward, downward, left, right, or even you can also click the button, right click or left click for mouse. So all these things are written over there. Actually some extra functions are also included here, which I am not going to use. I am going to use limited number. Let's see how it executes. Also you can see the COM4 is shown USB serial CH340G, which may be different on your system. It may give you a different number. So whichever COM port it is connected, that number will be displayed. So here it is 4. So I am going to type number 4 under port and connecting. Then I am getting whatever that I am getting on the Arduino COM port, and make sure that you are not using the Arduino COM port in parallel, because if Arduino COM port is open, this script will not run. And I am getting different keys when I am pressing it. Don't bother about these warnings when you quit the script. So these are the codes, these are the codes, and when you execute this code, you are going to get the functions running on the system. So when we run this script, you can see now we are going to run it. We'll type this COM port 4 and connect. Now we'll see. So I have pressed now one button, 20df, some number is coming. So this is the function for the volume up and down, and similarly I am pressing different buttons. Let me show you with the start button also. The Windows key I am going to operate with the help of my remote. I am not going to use any other key. Now you can see I have clicked the mouse event. See, the cursor is moving up and down with my remote. I am using the up arrow and down arrow. Now another one, I am going to stimulate the start button now. So we are going to see, anyway, let me switch the windows. Here you can see. So when I press start button, see I am getting the start, and once again I am pressing that. So 180BD, some number is there, that is for start button. So whenever I press that, it is operating the start. Similarly, you can also have the volume up and down, which you may not see here. So I am actually able to see the change in volume also. So like that you can control the system, and here there is a provision that you can change the controls also. If at all you are taking a PowerPoint presentation, then you can use the F5, Alt F4, etc. Here I am showing you the volume changes. You can see the volume is raising and it's getting down with the keys. Similarly, you can map any function like Alt F4 for quitting the window. Similarly, F5 for full screen, PowerPoint presentation mode, etc. You can map any functions, and with the same remote you can do whatever you want. Thank you.